Hey there, welcome to another episode of New House on the Block. I am Nicci Willis and we are back here in Henderson, just off of Racetrack. We are here with Beazer Homes. It's a builder out here and they are building a lot of new homes. So I'm going to show you this one. This is their Dawson property, Dawson floor plan, a little over 2,100 square feet. And I haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. So let's go ahead and let's see it together. All right, let's go. Before I forget, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you share for all things Henderson Homes, real estate, and Las Vegas. Also, if you have not purchased this book and you want to buy this time, maybe next year, or maybe in the next 6 months, I want you to get this book. Before you buy, read this. It helps home buyers jumpstart their home buying journey. You can go to beforeyoubuy.readthis.com. All right, let's go. So obviously this is their sales office. So we're gonna have to use our imagination a little bit, but this is why you're with me. I got you. All right, so the first thing I see off to my left are 2 bedrooms here. So you've got 2 bedrooms in the front of the property. All right. I like all the windows in here. Standard size closet. This is a full-size bed, but you could obviously comfortably put a queen in here as well and still have a lot more room left. All right, so we have a full bath here. All right. Yes, we are gonna test out the shower. Let's see. I see it's a nice deep tub. We love that. All right. All right. Okay, you might need to, you be the judge. You let me know. This is a decent standard size tub for you. Okay. I see the flooring. It's really nice. It's got that light color, kind of a grayish, but it's also neutral as well. So this is another bedroom. As you can see, when you come at least to this model, you're gonna see basically how they build the homes. A lot of builders actually don't do things like this, so I'm actually impressed. Let's take a look at some of the things. This is always gonna be where your panel is, all of your networking, internet, all that stuff goes in here. They kind of like to show you like what's inside the framing and how they do what they do. So you've got the insulation, then you've got this layer here, and then the stucco. So very interesting. They pride themselves on being energy and solar ready here. So essentially it's gonna be some savings for you, a cost savings. So if solar is something that's important to you, you might wanna check out Beazer as well. So if I'm clocking this right, this is actually going to be the garage, I believe. If I'm clocking this right, this is gonna be where the garage is. Obviously, these are offices. But, so basically this is gonna be a long hallway. And from here, this is gonna be your garage door. And then your half bath, yeah. This is gonna be a half bath. Okay, y'all are you tracking with me? Just let me know in the comments if you're tracking with me. Yes, we are in the sales office, but it's still showing you what it needs to show. All right, this is gonna be the laundry room and where their utilities are. I kind of like this. Everything's just kind of see-through so you can see everything. They're really showing you the inside of the house, which I like. They're showing you the bones and what's inside. Okay, wow, this is a big entertainment living and living space here. This is a really, really big space. All right, let's look at the kitchen. Okay, so we've got Whirlpool appliances. You do have a walk-in pantry. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little thrown by the large space that's right there. It's either, this could have possibly been extended a little bit more. I'm also looking at the triangle. If you've seen my videos before, when I'm in the kitchen, I like to look at the triangle. So the refrigerator to the oven or stove to the sink. That's kind of like the triangle. And I want to see how easily accessible that is. You know, how many people can you get into a kitchen? That's kind of like what you want to see when you're thinking about entertaining and things like that. This island is huge, humongous. But also, it could have been also extended. But I'm looking at, I just saw this on the wall, come here. So they've got different variations of the floor plan, okay? So you could do, you've got this kitchen here, which I think that's where we are at here. You also have, oh no, this one. You could do this one, so it still has that really big island. So yeah, I think this is what we're at now, kitchen B. But see how that long island goes there? And that long island, I like that. I think I'm feeling that more. I don't know, you let me know which variation you like. We're in this one where the island is a bit shorter and you have this massive space. But they do have one where the island can go, you know, long ways and kind of parallel to this wall. I like that. I like that. That flow makes more sense. Okay, so then you have this living room, which honestly you could do probably a bigger couch if you wanted to. But natural light here. It's got a few windows up here as well. And then they have this patio. Let's see if we can get out here. Let's go. Okay. We all know those summer months, you need covering. So this is nice. This is really nice. And then simple backyard. You're gonna see a lot of this, especially in new builds. Not super large backyard. In this case, for this builder, this is a pretty nice sized backyard. I really, really like it. You could do a lot with this. For the most part, depending on the builder, some builders include, you know, some light landscaping in the backyard, and then some builders just leave it up to you. But sometimes that can be an incentive for them. It just depends on the inventory, time of the year, all kinds of stuff. So that's something that you definitely want to ask when you're talking to a builder, what's included as far as landscaping. Usually the front part of the house is taken care of, and then they let you take care of the back. I'm giving y'all all kinds of secrets, but if you want my guide, I now have a new construction guide. So you can go to newhomesinvegas.com to get that new construction guide, and it'll give you some tips. We are now in the primary bedroom. Very nice size. I like how they've got the dormer windows up here. I guess they're not dormer windows, because dormer windows would be a little bit higher, but it gives you that natural light, but it also gives you the privacy. I can't tell you how many times, you know, you go into, you know, a bedroom of all places, and then you've got these big, beautiful windows, but you can also see the neighbor. Like, but why, right? Okay, so here's a bathroom. Okay, so very standard. Seeing different options here. Let's pop in and take a look. Okay, so what I'm seeing is bathroom B, which is just the walk-in shower. But if you do bathroom A, you can do a standalone tub as well. So you've got some options. It looks like it makes the walk-in closet just a little bit smaller. But we're gonna see what that looks like anyway with this floor plan. So I'm seeing 2 sinks, the walk-in shower. Yes, we will see how big it is, one moment. All right. Okay, yes. This is good. I'm feeling this. We can get all the areas. We can get all the areas. This is good. I really like this. I would see, can it go, you know, all the way up? I don't know if that's an option or not. All right, you've got water closet here, linen closet here, and then your walk-in closet. Okay, this is a nice size. I'm not mad at it. So obviously, this is what standard closets usually look like. So if you want all of the bells and whistles and all the things, you have to get that after you purchase and build your house. But you can do some good things in here. I can see additional lighting. I can see additional storage. I can see, you know, 2 people getting their clothes in here. You know, my husband been like, let's take that space, I think. All right. So I want you to let me know what you think, especially, you know, about the primary bedroom and bathroom. I'd love to know what you think about the main living space and which options that you would choose. So go back and rewind it, take a look at that. Let me know which option that you would choose. Would you choose this island, or would you choose the rectangular island that kind of runs perpendicular with this wall? I think you probably know what my choice is, but I'm not gonna say anything. I want you to say it in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me for this property. If you're interested in a Beazer home, go ahead and visit me at newhomesinvegas.com. You can get the new construction guide that I have out now. I'd love to help you move here to Las Vegas or Henderson, but I gotta tell you, you can be anybody you wanna be in this world, except unrepresented. So call me, let me help you find your new construction home here in Vegas. I'll see you soon.